Rodriguez,
Present.
Ross,
Here.
Lupo,
Present.
Decker,
Present.
Vesta,
Here.
Haywood, Andrew,
Here.
Santa,
Present.
Costa,
Here. I'm here.
Thiago, Crespo,
Presente.
Ortiz,
Here.
Nicola,
Present.
Edwards, Clyburn,
Here.
Winter, Morrison, Walker Myers,
Here.
Hamilton,
Here.
Marshawn,
Here.
Raheem,
Present.
Furlow,
Here.
Marks,
Here.
Wingate, Smith.
Here.
A quorum has been established. We'll now have divine guidance from order from Ward 28.
Thank you and good evening, everyone. Thank you, Madam President, and to all of my colleagues. Just want to come before you today. We all know that we are in uncertain times. We are in uncertain times with this pandemic, and we are often thinking about others and how we should look out for them, which is the thing we should do. That's the right thing to do. But today I just want to raise the issue, the question: are we being kind during this coronavirus to ourselves? So I want to start off by saying, organize yourself. Take this extra time at home as an opportunity to finally declutter. Clean out the closets and get rid of some things. Clean out your phones. How about all the photos that's trapped on your devices? Get them on a computer and sort into folders. Use this time to clear your mind. Smile, laugh, and cry at memories you can never relive again. Get outside, take a walk. Are you jogging? Breathe in the fresh air. Enjoy nature with the greatness of our world. If you're quarantined, stay home. Keep calm, meditate. Take deep breaths and breathe to reduce anxiety. Take this time to rest and renew your mind, body, and watch television and relax. And don't feel guilty about it. Read. Some of you should go through your bookshelves, open up a book that you want to start but haven't gotten around to it. Feel your emotions. If the trip you have been saving for has been canceled, it's okay to be disappointed. Just replan. If your social distancing gets you down, it's okay to be lonely. Feel the sadness and cry. Yell if you have to for a moment. Then intentionally find joy. Be grateful for all that you have. Have faith we will get through this now and then. Stay well and be kind because we need it more than ever. So that's it. And I thank you so much for taking the time and listening. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Majority Leader?
Thank you, Madam President, and good evening. I move approval of the journal of the May 4th, 2020 Board of Alders meeting.
Second.
The item has been moved and second. Are there any corrections to the journal? Seeing none. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under unanimous consent, I ask UC in item number 1, order of the Board of Alders approving the request of Maurice Edwards for assistance with tax accounts number 65283, 912-154, and 929-451.
I would like to note for the record that order from Ward 21 has joined us. Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Mr. Majority Leader.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. I just wanted to note for the record that this item is we're going to be able to receive the taxes. We have been able to waive, the person has asked for assistance, and we're going to be able to waive the interest in order to receive the taxes. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed. Mr. Majority Leader.
You're muted, Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam President. I ask UC in item number 2, order of the Board of Alders approving the request of Randy Atkin for assistance with tax accounts 500-370, 557-323, 557-324, 557-325, 573-690, 573-691, 573-692.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Mr. Majority Leader.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. Again, this is another situation where an individual needs some help with their taxes. So we are going to receive the full taxes, but we are going to be waiving the interest. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstention? The item passed. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under communications, I note items 3 through 9. Under first readings, I note item 10. Under second readings, I move item 11, Health and Human Services favorable. Order of the Board of Alders of the City of New Haven accepting and approving the list of proposals and organizations applying for eligibility to receive donations under the 2020 Connecticut Neighborhood Assistance Act.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 26. You're on mute, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Madam President and colleagues. Again this year, I'm pleased to present for your consideration the Connecticut Neighborhood Assistance Act. This is an annual program that we have been approving for several decades. The most important thing about the Neighborhood Assistance Act is that there is no city money that goes into this program. I'll repeat, no city money. Other than some very minor administrative costs, it takes a state tax credit program and it supports nonprofit organizations to apply through the city to be placed on a list of eligible organizations. Secondly, the Board of Alders certifies this list. Next, once they are on the list, the nonprofit agencies can go out and raise money from their companies. Lastly, the companies are then eligible for a state income tax credit of 60 to 100% of what they donate. This program encourages nonprofit agencies to do private sector fundraising and be less dependent on government grants. and it's an incentive for companies to donate money to nonprofits. I urge your support.
I would like to note for the record that order from Ward 22 has joined us. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. And since we're in the meeting, just as a point of order, Alder Ernie Santiago is trying to get into the meeting and can't. I move item 12, tax abatement favorable. Order authorizing the City of New Haven to enter into a second amendment to the amended and restated city cooperation agreement with the Housing Authority of the City of New Haven and Glendower Farnham Courts 1 LLC and Glendower Farnham Courts 2, 4%, and Glendower Farnham Courts 2, 9% LLC and Glendower Group Incorporated with respect to the redevelopment of Farnham Courts.
Second.
The item has been moved and second. The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. Dear colleagues, on December 20th, 2018, the Board of Alders approved an order authorizing the City of New Haven to enter into an amendment and restated cooperation agreement. And since that date, since the date of this order, the aspects of the Farnham Courts redevelopment, including without limitation Phase 2 financing and tax requirements under the RAD program, have been modified. So they have come before us. We once met on the Tax Abatement Committee on April 28th, and the committee has voted and approved this request. So the committee has asked also for a requirement that every 8 years that they would come before us so that we can see a status update and so that we can see how the project is progressing. So I ask that you support and that you approve this also. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under miscellaneous, I move item 13, motion to amend a matter previously adopted. Order of the Board of Alders amending the expiration date to June 30, 2020 for LM number 2019-0717, order concerning real property taxes of Ryan Turner on his motor vehicle tax account number 836016, approved on December 2nd, 2019.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 16. Did you have your hand up? Oh, no discussion. Okay, hold up. Give me 1 second. Seeing no discussion, time to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item number 14, motion to discharge from the Chair of the Finance Committee submitting to discharge the Finance Committee from consideration of appropriating ordinance number 4, authorizing issuance of general obligation tax anticipation notes and/or general obligation grant anticipation notes fiscal year 2020 through 2021 for the purposes of granting it a first reading.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Is there any discussion? Okay, seeing none, all in favor of the discharge, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed. Mr. Majority Leader, and I would like to note for the record that order from Ward 15 has joined us. And before a motion to adjourn is appropriate, I will now a personal privilege. I will now call on orders from Ward 12.
Thank you, Madam President. I just wanted to take a moment out to congratulate my granddaughter, Tayona Williams. She lives in Ward 26. She's graduating from Career High School this year, although there may not be any type of ceremony for them. She was Miss Career of 2020, and she will be attending Virginia State University. I'm very proud of her. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I will now call on order from Ward 28.
Yes, thank you, Madam President. I just want to have a moment of silence. We lost a dear friend to the virus, Howie. Denise Rogers' husband, Howie. I don't know if you know him, but he has been a bus driver for the city of New Haven. Just would like to acknowledge him with a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Thank you.
President Walker Myers is frozen in time, so we'll just wait just a second for her to acknowledge if there's any other personal privilege.
Oh, I can't get this. I need to get
Motion to adjourn.
second.
Did we adjourn?
Let's stay on mute, colleagues, because we are still recording. Thank you.
All right. A motion to adjourn is appropriate.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Everybody,
Aye.
please be safe. Continue to be safe, and we will see you later.
Good night.
Be safe,
guys.
Good night.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh.
Good night, colleagues. Be well, be safe.
I had a personal point of personal privilege. Can't get this.
I just wanted to say that crisis young is going to take advantage of it because they do have a lot to take advantage of now. We are in a rather vulnerable position. I want to remind people that we not only is it us, it's our